It's another exciting week here in the world of self-publishing because, boy, KDP rolled out something. Maybe you weren't paying attention to that specific rollout. Thankfully, someone actually notified me about this change that you're going to learn a little bit more about here in just a second. And also, there's a new platform for subscriptions for authors, specifically for authors, by authors. And as well, there are a couple of really great information coming out from the world of ebook fairs and story origin. All that in the self-publishing news for May the 29th of 2023. And as I say, per usual, let's just jump right on into things here because we're going to start it out with, of course, the Get Covers giveaway that's currently going on. Win a Get Covers ebook and print-ready cover design when you visit dalelings.com/Get Covers giveaway. You can enter for a chance at these ones. It's just beautiful, and you can enter it daily if you wanted to. Yeah, there's a daily option. So many options you can do that. Enter now. You've got less than 7 days as I record this, probably even less if you're listening to this later than today. If you happen to miss it, by all means, go visit that page anyways, because we're going to have 2 additional giveaways after this one that's going to culminate in a movie poster design. Now, if you're a fiction author, you're probably going to love having a movie poster design made of yours. Lord knows I would love something like that. First item up in the news comes from the fine folks over at the Urban Writers. Now, I've been following the Urban Writers for quite some time. They actually started out as a ghostwriting service for authors and self-publishers out there. And they started to expand to doing cover design, to interior formatting, to editing, to proofreading, and so much more. And now they're bursting the seams and they are starting to come out with a new platform altogether, the all-in-one content creation platform. Find freelancers to collaborate on web content, cover designs, writing, you name it. Dibbly.com is their official new service site, and it's available for beta sign-up. So if you want to be one of the beta testers to try out a new platform, I highly recommend you go over, check it out. Sorry, I don't have like a coupon savings or anything else like that. I'm sure they're starting everything pretty cost-effective to start out anyways. But go on over to Dibbly.com, that's Dibbly.com, to get more details. Let me know how that goes to you for, by the way, if you just try it out. So the best way to kind of compare this, the comparable to this is think like Fiverr, okay? Think like Fiverr. Essentially, that's what the platform is going to be like, but it's going to be a lot different because knowing the owners, they're always about innovating and coming up with new concepts and also giving the best for their customers. Moving further forward here, this piece actually comes from the folks over at Written Word Media. They talk about the 5 marketing strategies we use to help my wife become a 6-figure author. I'm not going to go piece by piece on this particular one here, but I do want to highlight some of those strategies, including advertising. You either have time or you got money. You got to decide which one of those. I've always said that one before. Marketing strategy number 2, optimizing book product pages. This includes focusing on the book cover, the book description, pricing and subtitle, and as well focusing on reviews and ratings. The next item they say as well is going to be email marketing. I have been screaming this from the mountaintops. I even had an author one day said, "Oh, nobody opens emails anymore." And I was like, you bite your tongue. No, people still do email marketing here, folks. Don't sleep on that one. Strategy number 4, launch team. I can't agree with this anymore. Having a launch team is the way to publish a book. You can't just simply publish and pray for the best. You need to actually have some people in your corner to help get some reviews put out and just be an ambassador for your book in general. And then number 5, quarterly promotions on book 1. So if you have a series, make sure that you're promoting book 1 on a regular basis so it sends them through your series funnel and hopefully gets them to reading more of your books. Next item here coming up from the fine folks over at eBook Fairs. This one's fairly interesting here. Actually, Kenny, the founder, reached out to me personally. He said, the book launch library is up and searchable now. We have over 600 books that have been published in the last 30 days so far. It changes frequently, but we think eBook Fairs could become a go-to place for people that love specific genres and want to know about new books from lesser-known authors. And I'm going to leave a link to that one there, but you're going to go over to eBook Fairs, and to get your name on that list, I would highly recommend you go set yourself up an account through eBook Fairs. I've got an affiliate link at dalelings.com/ebookfairs, and it runs about $10 per month. I think there's a little bit of a price break when you get an annual membership. Nonetheless, this is really cool to see, like, another feature that will showcase authors utilizing the ebook fairs platform. Hey, Jane Friedman is one of my favorite resources in self-publishing, and I would highly recommend that you ever get the opportunity, and if you nerd out about information about self-publishing, subscribe to her email newsletter called The Hot Sheet. You can go over to hotsheetpub.com to get more details. And in this particular one, this past week, they talked about a new subscription platform designed just for authors by authors, Michael Evans and Amelia Rose. And this is all a bootstrap startup project here. And it's just a way that you can get and monetize your content. Now, if you happen to be a Kindle Vella author that isn't selling squat, and what you are selling, you're just making like cents on the dollar, this is probably one of the best ways to do it if you already have a following or a way to drive traffic. But that's over on reamstories.com. So that is pretty interesting to see that there's another membership platform. And the fact that it's run by authors for authors means that if they don't have all the features you're looking for just yet, it will probably come out in due time, and especially with feedback on your part. The folks over at Reedsy have a workshop coming up, using poetry to become a better writer. This is on May 31st, so Wednesday, from 3 to 4 p.m. Reedsy's really great. This is not your typical webinar where they're trying to sell you something at the very end. Highly recommend you go ahead and take a look at it. It's a free event that you can go ahead to, and honestly, I've always enjoyed theirs. And speaking of workshops, another free workshop for you to take a look at. This one's put out by Speak, Write, Play. It's Unlocking the Power of Book Awards. This is actually going to have my good close personal friend Hannah Jacobson speaking there, and also Etheline Sawyer, editor and founder of Speak, Write, Play. It is 100% free to attend the event. You're going to find out all that you need to know about book awards. Hannah is the go-to when it comes to book awards, and getting any type of information from her, I highly recommend you go ahead and get yourself on this particular workshop and looking into it. There's a good reason why Hannah Jacobson is now part of the Alliance of Independent Authors Advisory Board, because she is super knowledgeable, she's super connected, and she knows what she's talking about when it comes to book awards. All right, moving forward, you remember that piece of news I said at the very beginning? I said there was something that snuck out. Well, my wife actually brought this to my attention, and it is transparency barcodes. Transparency barcodes. Last year, Kindle Direct Publishing started printing transparency codes in the ISBN barcode boxes we add to covers if you don't own or provide your own ISBN barcode. Starting April 6th of 2023, we will begin adding transparency codes on print-ready cover files with an ISBN barcode included that meet our formatting requirements. We're contacting you because after that date, one or more of your books will include a transparency code when printed to fulfill the Amazon orders and author order copies. The transparency codes allowed us to create more engaging experience between you and your readers. This 2D code is visually similar to a QR code and located to the right of the blue uppercase T in the ISBN barcode box. When a reader scans the transparency code, they learn more about you and your book, leave a star rating or review, and go to the book's Amazon detail page. There is a link to the information about the transparency code. I believe it's been there for a while, but it looks like they're now starting to say, hey, if you use our free ISBNs, or you get us to generate the barcode for you, we're going to slip that in there. So it's not actually a bad thing to have that. So I'd say the real hang up is going to be is if you happen to want to use that barcode across other retailers, it's not going to happen, because obviously Amazon only wants people to go to Amazon's region. So this is kind of a cool thing, especially if you're looking to get more reviews. Having that code on the very back of your print cover could probably be a great way for you to do a call to action at the end of your book of scan the QR code on the very back on the barcode to leave a review of my latest book. Could probably be something like that. Moving a little further forward, this actually comes from a massive update over the Kindlepreneur.com. They actually got all of their free tools a new overhaul and upgrade, including the Audible Sales Calculator, the KDP Royalty Calculator, the K&P Calculator. They have also the barcode generator, QR code generator, formatting templates, hashtag generator, and book description generator, which, by the way, the book cover or the book description generator just got a huge overhaul that they're actually incorporating AI models into that, and you don't have to pay a dime to use the book description generator. So that one is kind of a cool one. I wanted to bring that to your attention because if you haven't already heard about Kindlepreneur, You'll want to go check them out just now. I'll leave a link in the description as per usual, so you can go and look at that and browse all the various tools that they have available. It's all free resources, folks. Dave Chesson is certifiably insane, crazier than me to actually put all these things up for free, but he does that and to help out the author community, and I applaud him for that. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it there, buddy. Going a little further forward comes from some news over at Story Origin. Evan dropped me a line. He said, I deployed an update to the deduplicate planned campaigns automatically if you create 2 planned campaigns for the same send date on the posted mailing date. If you've ever created duplicate planned campaign with the same end date, those have now been deduplicated. Now, the thing that I want to bring up into your attention here, by the way, Story Origin is a author marketing platform. It's great for many, many tools. And one of the things is getting out review copies. Now there's a way that you can create a collections tab, if you will. So if you've done numerous review copies, let's say I've got 5 books about self-publishing. I've done review copies through Story Origin. Now I can create one big landing page, and I can promote that specific landing page to readers that are interested in becoming part of an advanced reader copy team or a review team of some sort. Now, if it's already been launched, you'll want to load up your campaign with gifted codes that you are going to get through Amazon themselves. That way, when they leave a review, it will be a verified review. I just recommend that you do that. Now, if you happen to be publishing just strictly to Kindle Direct Publishing through the KDP Select program, you're going to definitely want to do the gifted copy, because when you go wide, it's one thing. But when you're going exclusive and you're distributing things for free in order to get the review, they get a little bit salty on something like that. But all that to say this, the page is really, really simple. It's kind of cool that you can actually see this, and I'm going to share this over on the video on my channel so that people can kind of get a good idea as to what is going on. So if you happen to be watching me on YouTube over at dalelinks.com/YouTube podcast, you'll be able to see what that page looks like for getting more review copies. It's rather simple, but it's definitely effective by all means. And as we start to wrap up today's segment here, I, of course, want to remind you again, there's still some time to go ahead and enter for a chance to win an ebook and print-ready cover design done by the fine folks over at Get Covers when you visit my link at dalelinks.com/getcoversgiveaway. What do you think about the news for this week? Was there any particular item that I might have missed? And let me know over on said Discord. You can join me on dalelinks.com/Discord. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll catch you next week. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Special shout out to my channel members for both the podcast channel and the main channel. Without your support, some projects we do at Self-Publishing with Dale would be much harder to fund. If you want to contribute to the cause, visit dalelinks.com/memberships for details and get your on-screen shout out at the end of each broadcast. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll see you soon.